Rocky Mount's new city manager took office this week. As you look live at Rocky Mount Mills, in his very first television interview, Keith Rogers Jr. lays out his vision for the city, and he also explains how he plans to overcome past questions about the office he now holds. WRAL's Keenan Willard has more.
First week transitioning is always interesting, but a lot of meetings.
Keith Rogers Jr. is settling in. He started as Rocky Mount city manager on Monday after 4 years spent managing the town of Dumfries, Virginia.
What is your vision for the community, especially under your leadership?
Well, in terms of what I see for potential, I think it's always important that I hear from the community on specifically what they would like to see.
Some of those priorities he's already identified are downtown development and access to housing.
And so that means maybe revitalizing current housing, adding additional housing, all those sorts of things.
He has to work quickly. Rogers says his first 100 days in office line up with the start of budget season for the city. He's planning a staff retreat in Rocky Mount in April to identify areas of need,
so that we can build areas of focus around those priorities.
Rogers is the first full-time city manager in Rocky Mount since Rochelle Small-Toney retired last February. Her tenure was marred by controversy. A state audit found she exceeded her taxpayer-funded meal allotments by more than $1,500, including on steak and lobster dinners. In 2021, Small-Toney also organized a city council retreat to a luxury resort in Asheville that cost taxpayers over $70,000, 4 times what she originally claimed the budget would be.
A lot of questions about the use of taxpayer funding, about the direction of leadership. How do you respond to stepping into this role as the first full-time representative really since that time?
Well, first, since you mentioned that, I wanted to really give my appreciation and kudos to the interim city manager, Mr. Varney.
Rogers credits longtime city employee Peter Varney for steadying the ship for the past year. He says now that he's in office, it's his job to continue to do so.
This is a city that we want to take to the next level, and I came here to do just that.
Keenan Willard, WRAL News, Rocky Mount.